You're about to watch me read Happy Place by Emily Henry. My expectations for this book are honestly really high because I don't know if I've ever heard any negative thing about Emily Henry. Like, the kind of books that she writes are the like rom-com, cutesy, fun kind of stuff. And so the only negative stuff I've seen is just people who aren't fans of that genre. But I've heard that her writing is super great. She uses really great synonyms that maybe not everybody uses, but she doesn't use it in like a pretentious way. Her stories I hear are very fun. So I have honestly really high expectations, and look how beautiful this is. There's just something about this cover I really like. So from my understanding, this book follows our two main characters who they actually dated for a very long time, and everyone was like, they're the perfect couple, they're the dream team, dream couple, all of that good stuff. But they break up, but they still like live together, and so nobody knows that they've been broken up, and they get invited to this like, I don't know, beach party, cabin in the middle of who knows where party with a bunch of their friends, and they don't want to like break the news for whatever reason. So I don't know if this is like a going away party or what it is, but they pretend to still be together. So in a way, it's one of my favorite tropes because it's fake dating, but like they actually were dating before. And so it's gonna be really interesting to see like what's gonna happen with that. Are they gonna get back together? Probably. Imagine they find somebody else at this party and they end up wanting to be with them, but then that person thinks that they're dating someone else. That would be a very interesting situation. So yeah, I'm really excited to read this book, and so without further ado, let's crack this book right open. I'm a little over 100 pages into Happy Place, and here are my thoughts so far. I definitely understand the hype about Emily Henry's writing because it is so different, it's so unique, and it's so well done and thought out of. And like all the synonyms, those are different, and it's pretty cool. Also, please ignore my sunburn. I was outside for like 7 hours and I am in a lot of pain right now. Like, I'm sunburned head to toe. Anyways, this is definitely like a cute little beachy read. There's a lot of like drama that's happening. The friends, like there's not just drama between like our two main characters, or they're broken up and then they're pretending to be together because this is their last time at this kind of like cottage, which they kind of call their happy place. And so there's drama with them, but there's also drama with the other characters as well, because two of the girls kind of own and run this farm, and then they were originally going to invite this friend and her boyfriend over, but then people got too busy, and so they had to cancel that trip. And so that friend is now mad at those friends, and these friends are trying to like not be mad at her, but they are kind of mad, but they're also trying to celebrate like this time they have together. So there's like drama, tension everywhere. So it's definitely really entertaining. And then also just trying to figure out like, why did our two main characters break up? They haven't directly said. It sounds like from just like the dialogue going on that the guy thought the girl was cheating on him, but like that never happened. And so maybe he wanted to use that as an excuse or something. But yeah, it's interesting. And we also kind of get two timelines going on, which is like the past for all of these like past 10 years or so that they've been coming to this like happy place, and then like real world time, present day. And just like you're able to kind of see what's going on, the interactions between all the characters, the growth, the stories, the inside jokes, all of that. And I think that it's really fun. So I'm going to continue to read, and I will update you when I get to the halfway mark. So I will see you in my next update. I'm a little bit more than halfway through Happy Place, and I really like where it's starting to go. I definitely think that there is something that the character Sabrina is hiding, which is why she's like so adamant that everybody has to do things like da 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 da. They need to like do all this. I don't think it's just because the place is being sold. I think there's something more to it. And then I'm really enjoying just like getting more of that backstory and more of the past of our two main characters and like what their relationship was like and how it kind of came to be, and then the differences in their families and all that good stuff. So this book is definitely more serious than I thought it was going to be, but it's definitely written very well. The characters are interesting and entertaining, and there's just some really like fun, chill moments, so it definitely is that kind of like beachy read. I'm already so sunburnt though, so I guess it kind of matches the vibe of this book. But yeah, I think so far so good. I am definitely enjoying it. It's very just like chill. It's very nice. It's a good time. And it's also really cozy. Like, I love cozy reads. It's like cozy but with drama somehow at the same time. So it's like cozy summer vibes plus drama and friendships and romance and all that good stuff. So yeah, I will update you either when I finish the book or when I'm like towards the end. Most likely when I finish the book, because I am a little already like more towards the end aspect of it. And yeah, so I'll see you in my next update. I just finished Emily Henry's Happy Place, and I wish that I liked it more than I actually did, but not that I didn't like it, but I do like it. I just think that it could have been like cuter, I guess. And I think, so it basically has like one of my least favorite tropes, and that's kind of why I'm like, at some points, because it's the miscommunication trope. And nothing angers my soul more than the miscommunication trope. However, aside from that, everything else about this book was like really good. Like, there were a bunch of different unique, interesting characters. There was the drama I was talking about before. There was people just in different careers and kind of focusing on those like lifelong friendships. The friends in this book have been friends for 10 years, and that's just like a massive time, and you grow and develop because they all met in university. And so going from university age, like 18, 19, all the way to like some of them were like in their 30s. And so it was really cool that they kind of reminisce. Some of them are really scared of just growing up or potentially growing apart or any of that. Some of them are just like super chill, but the miscommunication always bugs me so much, because so much could be solved if they just communicated. And so that was kind of like the big tension of the book. And so I'm just not really a fan of that trope because I just find it really unrealistic. However, it does like in a way make sense just because of a lot of the characters' backstories and like childhoods and all of that, and why miscommunication could be honestly a pretty big issue for them. But it's just not my favorite trope. Oh, the writing of this book was so good. I have heard about Emily Henry's writing, and I knew to expect that it was going to be really great, but this knocked it out of the park. The way she describes things and like the synonyms she uses is just so cool. It's awesome, to be honest. Like, it's very, very well crafted. All the characters are well crafted. So I'm very excited to like read more of her work. I'm just not really a fan of miscommunication, but everything else about this book was like really, really good. And the romance was cute. It was honestly like really gut-wrenching because these two people love each other so much, but they got this miscommunication going on, and then they're pretending to be together. And it's honestly like a second chance romance. I thought it was going to be more like a fake dating romance, but it's more like a second chance romance because they were already together, and then this is like their second shot at being together. I also liked the aspects, again, like their family aspects and the differences between Wyn's family and Harriet's family, and then like her sister and kind of all of that. The only thing that like kind of bugged me a little bit towards the end was the decision that Harriet made. Like, I know it wasn't drop everything for a man, but it kind of felt like drop everything for a man. I feel like it was just really unrealistic, and I'm with her parents and being like, what the heck? Like, what happened? Because like, she could do other things with that, but I can't spoil it for you because I'm a spoiler-free kind of girl. But yeah, that part felt really unrealistic. But I do like their friendships and just kind of how that was going and the turmoil that I was having reading this book, because at points I'm like, are they not going to get together? Are they going to get together? Are they not going to get together? I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you if they actually got together or not. But it was very interesting, and yeah, it was a good time. So despite me not liking the miscommunication trope, everything else about this book does hit the mark. It's the writing, the characters, the storyline, the vibes, all of that. So I will be giving it an honorary 4 stars today. But because I'm not a miscommunication trope kind of girl, realistically, I would actually be giving it 3.5 stars. But the writing was just so good. When somebody can write just that well, they gotta get some kind of honorary bonus there. So if you like the miscommunication trope, it's definitely a 4-star read. If you don't, it's a 3.5-star read, because that's my actual rating for it. But it deserves an honorary just because of how beautiful the story was, and it's just so cozy. I love cozy. This is a cozy summer beachy read, and yeah, I did have fun reading it despite being angry at it at times. So it's like a love-hate, to be honest, because a lot of it was really good. It was just some parts I'm like, just talk to each other. The next book that I'll be reading is Funny Story by Emily Henry. This one just came out like a couple of weeks ago, and so it's actually why I started wanting to read Emily Henry, because I heard about how fun this book is, and there's a lot of great reviews. It's popular. The cover I think is really fun as well, and I'm like, okay, it's time to get on the Emily Henry train. I also want to read Book Lovers and Beach Read and all of her other stuff as well. So I am really excited about this one. So if you're interested in watching me read Funny Story, and I'm gonna be going on an Emily Henry binge, I'm pretty sure. I'm also about to finish all the Brandon Sanderson Stormlight Archive series books and a bunch of other books that are on my TBR. So if you're interested in those and you haven't already, definitely hit the subscribe button and turn on the bell notification. That way you get notified anytime a new video comes out. If you enjoyed this video, and if my sunburn looked very painful a couple of clips ago, definitely hit the like button, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!